Morning, Balash.
Morning.
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 Hey everyone, we are in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, and we're going to an adorable place called Cheese and Clogs. They make cheese and clogs.
Tend to grow quite fast, so we get lots of it. But much more important is the fact that poplar trees use a lot of water. Just like tulips, makes them grow fast, but also makes the wood a little bit softer than other trees. Therefore it's much easier to work with. So as you can see, you can take off nice and equal slices using a large knife, which you may have with you. You haven't been in Amsterdam yet? Still getting one. This is how we started making wooden shoes a while ago. We can say that because the oldest pair of wooden shoes ever found back were dated from around the 5th century. Now, in those days, people needed some good working shoes. And that's exactly why we still wear them today. Because wooden shoes are not only low cost, because they're made, well, just from a single piece of wood.
He makes it look way too
They
easy.
eventually become waterproof and insulating. So wearing wooden shoes, they keep your feet warm and dry at any time, at any place, even up to minus 20 degrees Celsius. And with the round tip of the shoe, which is made extra solid, they can easily hold over 1,500 kilograms.
Wow.
Making this a European CE certified safety shoe, just as strong as a steel-toed shoe. So for that reason, even used at construction work, building sites, and factories. Now while I'm making the shoe, you see a lot of shavings coming off. And eventually we just use about 20%, the finest selection of the tree, to make shoes from. The other part, well, becomes waste. And of course we don't like to waste, not 80%. So all those shavings can be easily dried outside and used later on to smoke the old cheese with, to make a wood fire. Actually, if you don't mind to pass them around, you feel it's fresh. Because it's moist. So we don't soak it. This is how it grows. It should actually feel familiar, because the same type of wood is used for making matchsticks, ice cream sticks or toothpicks. That's because if you manage to crack this piece of wood, it doesn't splinter. So you always get long soft fibers. You never hurt yourself from wearing wooden shoes.
Anyone like a piece of wood? No.
Okay, now for the tip of the shoe, which you can already see getting shape. You can see this is going to be a right-hand shoe. Of course you can make different designs for different jobs. If you're done with it, you can throw it back. Otherwise it's your first free souvenir. Probably the last one as well. But of course you can make different designs, but also different shapes. For example, round-tipped shoes are most common, also called farmer shoes. Because what is easier than a round piece of wood? To explain your cows that it's really time to start moving a little bit faster, by giving them that little push or motivation. By the way, great for people with young children as well. Otherwise, you can get some pointy shoes, but those were designed for fishermen. At the end of the day, if they thought they had any damage in their fishing nets, they could easily sit down, hook and hold the net and take the shoe, pick up the other end, stretch it out, look for potential damage, and repair it. But well, I can imagine not many of you are into farming or fishing, maybe more into outdoor sports. That's some studs or
Oh my gosh.
great for soccer, golf, or even rugby. Right? If you kick the guy once, then stay down. Isn't that a good thing? Maybe you went on a pub crawl last night, you couldn't walk any further, add some wheels, so you pushed. Isn't that why you're traveling in a group? Always someone around, and well, you know who's holding this flat, so the place to use it. Then again, you can also be creative yourself. Make your own design of pony shoe. And being creative shouldn't be a very big issue after your stay in Amsterdam. But that's roughly the outside shape, so now we can actually start making the inside, the more important part. To make the inside, we use spoons to scoop the wood out, create some comfort. Well, thank you. To make the inside, use these spoons. There's a small one called a runner, which simply creates space for the bigger one. And that's how you easily scoop the wood out.
That's so much effort.
And there's one. As you can see, we've got the perfect fit already. Well, could have been to anyone with a peg leg. No? You don't know many around, so we better go forward as well, making the shoe bigger, much more comfortable as well. Of course, this is the crucial moment to double check your measurements to make sure you get the right dimensions. Eventually, once your shoe is finished, you let it dry for about 10 days, just by wind and ventilation. The shoe will shrink about 3%, which you can't see, but it does make it waterproof. Now, of course, we don't heat dry the wood, because then it could simply dry too fast. Maybe some people are familiar with cracking wood, which dries too fast. The shoe would break, and in that case, a small profile is also creating more shavings, which means more wood to smoke with. As you may have noticed that the Dutch smoke more than, well, just cheese. Talking about smoking meat, fish, maybe some other stuff. There's your extra grip. Your first right shoe.
Yeah.
Still quite heavy. Because there's still a lot of water in this piece of wood. But if you give you one that's finished already, just the same size, but much lighter and waterproof, insulating, safe, and not to forget, fully recyclable. Because you're all very concerned about the environment. Well, of course you are. You can see a new pair of wooden shoes looks like this. If you wear them long enough, it will end up like this, just like regular shoes. Only these ones you don't need to throw them away. You can either burn it, you can also, well, I wouldn't smoke cheese with it, cause a funky old smell. Probably better to leave them outside, put them on the wall or on the fence in the garden, maybe add some flowers or plants to it, use them as decoration. But are there any questions about making wooden shoes? Because otherwise we got some different sizes and colors, am I right? Just don't forget to wear wooden shoe spaces. About one size oversized, which is not just for the men.
Yeah, but it's been like...
Yeah, but